You have an extremely important job. We've all heard it said that we must love our neighbors as ourselves. And well, it's a little hard to love our neighbors as ourselves if we're neglecting loving ourselves. So that includes our children too. If we're not doing a great job parenting ourselves and loving ourselves and encouraging and motivating ourselves, it's going to be hard to do that with our children. And so I'm going to ask you a series of questions to get you to start monitoring how well you're doing at parenting yourself. So my first question to you is, do you love yourself no matter what? Meaning when you're having a rough day or you didn't quite accomplish the goals or tasks that you wanted to complete, are you patient with yourself? Are you understanding with yourself? Or do you find that you kind of beat yourself up a little bit? So if that's you, go ahead and jot that one down. If that's not you, and you don't beat yourself up and you love yourself no matter what, you're on the right track. The next question is, when was the last time you noticed something good about yourself? Do you have a critical voice in your head that's constantly telling you what you did wrong or what you could have done better? Or do you have a voice in your head that is good or consistently telling you what you did well and giving you encouragement in that way? The next question is, are you good at pushing yourself to do the things that you need to do, or do you find that it's easy to procrastinate and as a result not be quite as successful as you might have been had you pushed yourself? This next one is a little tricky. Do you find that you feel good about yourself as a person regardless of what others around you think or say or don't say to you? Or do you find that you don't really feel that great about yourself unless someone around you is telling you that they have a positive opinion about you? The next question is, do you learn from your mistakes or do you beat yourself up? So there are two ways to go about this. We all make mistakes. That's just going to happen. We're all human. But when we make mistakes, can you learn from them? Or do you find that you're busy kind of being down on yourself because you made a mistake, or you can't believe that you made that mistake and why did you make that mistake again, versus thinking about, okay, well, what can I learn from this and what might I want to do differently next time? The next question is, do you expect yourself to be perfect, or do you allow yourself to just do your best? Because oftentimes perfect is a very hard bar to meet. What we can give to our kids, what we can give to those around us is basically our best selves. So are you being your best, or do you really feel like you have to be perfect? Or do you feel like your best is being perfect and anything other than being perfect is just not good enough? So think about that and how forgiving or understanding you are with yourself about that one. And the last question is, what do you have a tendency to notice most about yourself? Do you notice that you are giving yourself a lot of positive compliments during the day, or do you find that all the thoughts that you have of yourself are kind of more negative? And the reason for why it's important for us to think about how well we're parenting ourselves and how well we're motivating and encouraging ourselves is because children tend to model what they see. And so when they see adults around them being very critical of themselves, those children have a tendency to be just as critical of themselves and harder. They're harder on themselves, and then it's harder to get them motivated. So it's a really important activity to think about, okay, how well are you parenting yourself? How patient are you with yourself? How forgiving are you? And how well are you able to motivate yourself? So go ahead and write down what your thoughts are.